Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Tuesday and Wednesday, December 3rd through December 4th, 2024. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with Tuesdays and Wednesdays AstroTarot. So, the theme of the next 2 days is miscommunication station. Why is that? Well, we have Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius opposing Jupiter in Gemini. Yes, this is something in astrology called a mutual reception because Jupiter's home sign is Sag and Mercury's home sign is Gemini, and they're flipped around and they're in this opposition. So what does that mean? It means that people are going to be exaggerating, using hyperbole, distorting the truth, being a little over the top in their communication. And they could be very blunt in what they're saying too, and emphatic, even though like it might not even be close to the truth. So it's going to be interesting, and especially because the next 2 days we have Sun and Sag squaring Saturn and Pisces. So there's not a lot of validity in many cases to what people are saying and doing, and even possibly what you're perceiving, okay? So Sun square Saturn also indicates possible issues with delays, with lack of discipline, and also with authority figures not really, being who they said that they were going to be. So like imposters, not that you have imposter syndrome, that people are acting like imposters. So there's a lot of scams going on right now. I think we all know that. That's just kind of like a fact of life with the internet. But there might be more scams. There could be something with, some kind of data breach is what I'm seeing, or somebody taking over a platform, interrupting service, things of that nature. So just be aware of that as well. Sun square Saturn with Mercury opposing Jupiter, especially under a Capricorn moon, guys, people are not going to be very nice. Okay, people can be kind of rude. People cannot be loving because they're just like, this is how it is. This is what I say. What I say goes. And a lot of people could be having problems with their bosses and other authority figures, possibly parents right now, and even clergy members. Okay, and I know not everyone who listens to this is religious. I get that, but there could be talk about, clergy members being found out, or releasing some kind of like church or whatever religion they are edict that might not really be in alignment with the lay people. So that could be going on as well. So what else is going on here the next couple days that can be a little better and more supportive for your growth? First of all, before I get into other transits, I just want to say to you, try to have as much humor as possible during the next 2 days, okay? Because if we're taking all this too seriously, it's going to be BS, and you're going to regret getting all worked up over things and possibly losing friendships, possibly losing your job, possibly losing some good networking connections, especially if you're a content creator. Even if you're not a content creator, if you post something online that's like outrageous and rude and calling someone out, and maybe you only got like quarter of the truth or quarter of the facts, you might look really stupid, and it could really affect you in the long run. So please try to have a sense of humor and laugh it off. I do like that on Tuesday, moon sextile Saturn, and of course, Capricorn moon and Saturn, Saturn gets along because Saturn rules Capricorn. So this can at least help us, have some reasonable feelings about situations. It can help us ground us with all this other stuff that's going on. I also really like that Lilith is sextiling Mercury at this time and trining Jupiter, so we can do a little shadow work of maybe why we are attracted to certain groups and certain people and certain ways of thinking. I also like that on Wednesday, Moon does conjunct Venus in Capricorn, which makes us feel particularly generous and connected to family and things of that nature. And Moon will also trine Uranus, so that will help us to, be more flexible with things. Venus will also sextile Neptune on Wednesday, and that will foster some good relationships. It will help be in our creative and connect to others in a way that could feel really romantic, or it's just productive. Okay, productive in a creative way. So those are all good things. If you're a creative type person, the next 2 days could be fabulous for you because you're like, hey, we could just, do whatever we want and color outside the lines. But if, just like I said, just please, please, please don't do anything that's outrageous, especially in the public eye, or else you're gonna pay for it. And I just want you to know that some of these aspects will be back around Christmas, around Capricorn season, because when Mercury goes direct, right, it's going to oppose Jupiter again. So just bear that in mind. For today's cards, we do have the Chariot card and Shaka the New from the Sacred Oracle Rebel deck. I do feel like this is saying that we are all moving forward as a collective. And in this one, it's like he is leaving the kingdom to go. I feel like he's going to, talk to like diplomats. Like that's kind of the sense that I'm getting. And I feel like we need to be diplomatic as we move our path forward. Yes, there's a lot of noise. See Shaka the New. There's a lot of new ideas coming up, right? That's Mercury opposing Jupiter. That's on square Saturn. That might not fall in alignment with the standard way of doing things. But that is moving, conversations forward. So bottom line, do not be a jerk the next couple days as best as possible. Do your shadow work, ground, talk to someone you trust, vent to them, journal, jump in place, whatever you need to do, but don't release your anger on the wrong people who probably don't deserve it, because things are moving forward. We're in Pluto and Aquarius now. Life is moving forward with or without you. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful couple days. Please remember, the only way to book a reading is sarahashley.astrology.com. I have my 2025 readings available on my website. Just click 2025. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great Tuesday and Wednesday. Bye-bye.